So many of you guys have sent me comments and tweets and messages, actually stopped me on the side of the road, asking me about my makeup. Not so much the heavier makeup that I have been seeing in some of the pictures of me being photographed, but just my natural everyday makeup. So I really want to share these few easy tips with you guys on how to put on a full face of natural looking makeup. And it's something that I really can get done in under 10 minutes. Really, I can do it under 7 minutes. And once I share these tips with you, and you practice this a little bit, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to accomplish something similar or something quite the same in about 7 minutes yourself. So I'm looking forward to your feedback on how you feel about this application. But just know I am not a makeup artist, not trying to be a makeup artist. I am not a beauty guru, none of that, none of all that. I am just a single mother of 2 children who's on the go all the time and working and always in a rush, which is why I love this new application. Now, to talk about products really quickly, I am assuming that we can accomplish this look with products other than the ones that I'm using. Today, I'm going to be using Chanel products. It's actually this Perfection Lumiere line by Chanel. It's very pricey, very expensive, but I'm almost certain that I believe maybe either L'Oreal or Revlon has something similar. So the actual bottle is like this. It's a heavy glass bottle, and this is actually a liquid, and it dries into a powder. Now, I'm not saying that other companies will be able to accomplish the finish that this one will, because I've not used them. But I'm sure that there's maybe another less expensive option. But for today, we're going to use this Chanel foundation, and it's the Perfection Lumiere. And if you're interested in making an investment on your face, then I suggest you try this product. Now, the key to this application is me actually using 2 different color foundations, because like I said, there is some contouring involved, but it's not the traditional contouring. I'm actually going to be using contouring with the actual foundation. So I have the ombre and then the beige ombre, which is the ombre is number 94 for my skin tone, and then the 54, which is what I'm going to be using for some highlighting. It seems a little complicated, but it's really not. Now, you're going to need sponges, or you can use your brushes, whatever you're more comfortable with. I like the sponges. Yes, these sponges are dirty. So like I said, I'm not a makeup artist. I don't recommend these little dirty sponges, but in my opinion, the application of the makeup goes on better when it's a little, I don't want to say dirty, but it's full of makeup. So I'll usually wash these out once a week, and I really start to love them midways through the week, because that's when there's foundation in there and it holds better. Anyway, so I have 2 different sponges, one for the darker color and one for the lighter color. Your base, if you want to use a moisturizer, I always suggest that. I like the Chanel moisturizer. It's the, oh gosh, I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, just use whatever moisturizer that you would like. Moisturizers for me kind of act as a primer and allows my makeup to go on better. So start with a clean face and then put your moisturizer on. I've already moisturized my face, so I'm not going to apply anymore. The next thing you want to do, don't look at my eyebrows. They're a hot mess. I need them to be done. First things first. So I like to start with the lighter color. And I'm just going to use 1 squirt, work it on my sponge a little bit, and then I'm just going to simply apply it underneath my eye area. I'm going to apply this just like I would any other highlighter. Now, with this particular formula, it dries really fast, so you have to get used to it. Otherwise, you're going to be in a mess trying to apply it. So I'm going to do a little contouring with my nose and follow my nose line and then bring it up to my forehead. Make sure I get just the sides of my nose, just along this edge here, not too far up, because you're going to go back in with your darker color and do a little contouring. And then repeat the same steps on the other side. Now, the key to this is going to be blending. Blending is always the key to good makeup, in my opinion. And work the nose, and then maybe a little here in the jaw area. Not right up under the cheekbone, because under the cheekbone here is for your darker color. That's where your contouring is going to take place. So you just want to highlight this area right above your jawline just a little bit. And I like to take my sides and my edges and just not completely blend out, but just kind of soften those lines where your foundation is. Now that you have your under eye area done, take your darker color, work it in the sponge, and then start around the apples of your cheeks. Be careful, don't go up too high yet, because you're going to blend upwards. Make sure I get my jawline, my neck. Now your foundation color should not be so off that it's super noticeable on your skin. You want something that matches you as much as possible. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit more, just a dot, and use this for the contouring of my nose. Right in between the space that I use the lighter colors, I'm just going to go down the side a bit. Now, right up under the top, up under your nose, under your top lip, I don't do one color or the other. I actually mix the colors underneath because I don't want it too bright. So I'll mix the lighter color, that mustache area, with the darker and let them blend nicely. Now I'm going to go over the contoured parts of my nose, the sides. Use the lighter sponge to redefine the bridge of your nose. Now use the edges to slowly or easily blend. You don't want it too noticeable. Again, we're going for a natural look, so blending is definitely the key. We're just doing this for shadow purposes. Now I'm going to pick up my darker color and go across my top of my hairline, very top of my face. Be sure you don't create a line going across your hairline. Blend that area as well, as much as you can. Now the liquid to powder, since it dries so quickly, you really have to work quickly and work in areas. And that's why I keep going to different areas. Now I'm going to use this Light Plus MAC Mineralized Foundation Loose Powder. I'm going to use this for a little highlighting on top of the lighter color foundation, just a little bit. Now, you don't have to go this light, but I like this particular color for me. It helps set. Now there are some days that I don't even have to use the powder. I literally allow the foundation to just dry on its own and stay as is, because it dries into a powder form anyway. Go along my nose up to my forehead, just for a little extra highlight. And then I will take my dark powder. This is the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Dark by MAC. And I'm just going to go across my face with this powder and lightly cover the area that I just used the lighter powder on. Go across my nose, blend this, my forehead in. Blend this out. There. So that's pretty much the foundation of what we're doing. I'm not going to add too much more. I'm not going to use actually dark eyeliner because we want a fresh, natural look. But what I am going to use is a dark brown pencil to just kind of go through my eyebrows. They're actually messed up right now, so this is not actually a normal step of mine, but I'm going to do it today. I'm just going to lightly pencil through just to add some natural looking strokes. Now, you can actually use a mascara brush with, a clean mascara brush with water, or a gel if you have one, and just kind of go over your eyebrows just to kind of tame them a little bit. Now, the last step I'm going to use is mascara. I do like the Chanel mascara, but I'm out right now. It flakes a little bit, but I like this one. This is one of their newer ones. I like the brush that's on it, but my all-time favorite is the Smashbox Full Exposure. So that's what I'm going to use right now. We're going to really lift those eyelashes. The reason I'm not using eyeliner is because we are going for a natural look. And when you don't use eyeliner, it makes your eyes pop, like your eyes look brighter and wider and more alert. And that's what we're aiming for in the mornings, right? Now I'm rushing, so I'm getting this all over the place, but anytime you get a mascara smudge on a natural look and you're not trying to do anything crazy with your eyeshadow, use it as a bonus. I like to just take a brush and just kind of blend it into my creases just a little bit, just to give it a natural darkened space. So use it to your advantage and give you like a really subtle daytime smoky look. And then we'll apply the mascara on the bottom lash line. And the very last step is to apply just a tad bit of blush if you choose to. Sometimes I actually like to choose a natural color blush, but today I'm going to use Raisin by MAC, and it's Raisin with the Z. And I'm just going to pick up a little and put it on just right up on my cheekbone area, just to give it a fresh pop of color. And I'm going to take my brush and go all over my face just to kind of blend everything together. Now, I'm going to do a little lip. This is actually NYX. This is just a dark burgundy color. What is this? Yeah, 803 Burgundy NYX. Just to kind of outline my lip, and then I'm going to use Strong Woman by MAC, or you can use something similar. This is more of a purple tone. I'm not going to apply it all the way because I'm going to fill in the middle part with Myth, also by MAC. It's a matte color. And do a little ombre effect. And I'm literally just going to take my lips and blend it in. Nothing too complicated or special. And now I have a nice ombre effect on my lips. That looks a little bit more natural instead of something manufactured.
I'm a dork.